Hello guys, my name is Fox and welcome to part 21 of our Nurgle campaign in Crusader 2 Warhammer mod. Let's continue. So, in the previous episode, we finished the war against our rebellion, against this guy, and now he likes me because I've actually released him from prison and didn't really do any nasty things to him, so let's hope we're gonna avoid some extra rebellions in the future. Also, in the previous episode, because I've did so many chaos offerings, Father Nurgle actually decided to give us a present back, and we received a Nurgleite familiar. And in particular this guy, Breeze Fagors. He's 700 years old, he have a lot of stewardship, so he's now my steward. And he also gives me this modifier, so we get some extra stewardship personally, some extra personal combat modifier. So I don't know if he's gonna be useful for any like flavor events, or for anything else except stewardship, but yeah, that's quite nice. Also, we just captured the ruler of this country, so we could just finish the war right now. And yeah, you don't have any money to ransom yourself, so I guess I'm just gonna finish the war. And it's fine with me. Oh, I actually have not received anyone as vassals in there, which is really surprising, except this temple guy. Okay, I'm actually happy about that, I wouldn't need to revoke anything. So, clans now want some extra lands. Okay, could I burn down this thing? I could pillage it, but not burn down, because of reasons. Oh, and then here now I could settle as a tribe. I don't think I'm gonna do this quite yet. But I'm definitely gonna pillage whatever I can in here. Okay, I need to give away some of these provinces. Actually, I could give away something around here as well. Could I? I think I could. Yeah, I still have this one controlled personally, apparently. You have 18, you have 15. This one guy is definitely becoming small. Should I give him some lands around here? It's gonna look really ugly. So I don't think I want to do this. So we only need to give away one. So let's gonna give you this one province of Nuramog, just to make everyone happy. And no, I'm not gonna be settling as a tribe anywhere. Cool, we just won a war. Let's take another ambition to win a war, because we don't really have any other choice. And this temple, I think I'm just gonna revoke. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be able to disobey. And I'm gonna be able to just... Why can't I burn you down? Is it because we already burned or pillaged the holdings around here? But I think it should allow me to burn them separately, or pillage them separately, but... Okay, apparently that's not true. Let me see. Don't have the profit modifier recently burned the land. Yeah, I know I recently burned the land, but not this province. Exactly, so I don't know what you're talking about, but sure. No, I'm fine with my titles. I'm not over the main size, because we don't have the main size, and I already gave away enough provinces to my tribes, or to my clans, for them not to be upset, so I think it should be fine. Also, we already have more than 10,000 troops, so if I were to be bold enough, I could just go and attack these gnomes, and actually have a way to expand this clan. But for now, let's go and try to pillage... Oh, yeah, 2,000 troops. I don't like it. But I guess I would have to bring you down to 2,000. If I even can. Yeah, something like this should be fine enough. You hopefully not gonna suffer too much attrition. I'm no longer lastful, okay. And the Omens of Doom have been increasing slightly later, while not yet apocalyptic levels, blah blah blah, okay. It's fine. And we have a granddaughter, that's great. I should be paying attention to what's gnomes gonna be doing around here, or dwarves. I don't know why I always call them gnomes. But yeah, I should be paying attention to what they're gonna do in here, and try not to lose my army while burning down this stuff. So, we also should have our truce expired with this girl. So I think we could just declare a war on her right away. No, I'm not gonna be settling as a tribe. It would be a crazy idea. I guess we're just gonna... Yeah, I think I'm gonna play the entirety of this campaign as a nomad. I don't really see the reason for me to settle, because it's gonna be a lot of work. So we're just gonna get you on the border, and I think I'm just gonna declare war on Urs Fjordling, or Fjording, right away. No reason not to do this, right? We have chaos raids, we have invasions, we have subordinations. Subordination only for 2 provinces. Oh, we have an invasion as well, but for the invasion we have... we need to have population, and we don't really have enough. I guess I'm gonna take this, even though it's not gonna give me any extra borders, but it's still fine with me. I'm just gonna fight your armies again, and here I could probably even split my armies. Vortex of Horror and Insanity opened in the province of Idemir. Okay, that's cool. And here I probably could even split my armies and go and siege down both of these provinces, because we don't have any armies to fight me off. And there is another one event. Oh, this one province is also the part of what I've declared for, right? Okay, so it's not gonna be 2 provinces we're gonna fight for, it's gonna be 3. Okay, that's a lot better then. Stop bothering me about this thing. Okay, so they raised armies, but not quite all of them yet, so we have time to burn this down, even though it's going really slowly. Do we have any siege leader on the off chance? Actually, I'm leading this army myself, which is not a spectacular idea. But I guess it's fine. Probably. I could always resign if needed. Okay, how often I'm gonna be able to pillage these holdings? Because I want to get rid of them as soon as possible. I don't really need to have them. Children requires education. My son. Let's go and give you to... Please, let me click. To someone with High Marshal, like my other son. And I actually should be probably spending some extra money on the Nurgle gifts, because who knows what other cool things he could give me. Actually, I could upgrade my capital even more. So, let's go and start working on like... actually, Ox and Wagon is really cheap, and it's gonna provide me some decent stuff, so sure. Let's gonna get ourselves Ox and Wagon. And yeah, that's cool. Sweet Pain and stuff, yeah. Temple Walls has been built in Tivar Peak. Oh, so we've actually been upgrading this thing. That's nice. There's gonna be more things for me to burn down. We also could appoint some extra commanders. So let's go and do that. Also, my nose for some reason is really itchy. I don't know what's up with that. So we don't really have any extra armies we could heal in there. So I guess we just need to hope for the sieges. And you hopefully not gonna bring any extra armies to fight my pillaging party. We have this army to reinforce if needed, but I don't think they're gonna be big enough to fight off. I know they're cavalry mostly, but who knows. Okay, we could pillage this thing again. Let's definitely do this. Okay, there goes the temple. There goes the tribe. There goes another tribe. And this thing is still waiting. Okay, I need to give away 1 extra holding. I'm actually gonna give away... Actually, no, I'm not gonna give away more than I'm gonna be forced to give away. Let's just give away 1 for now. And this one's keep for myself. But yeah, all of the lands around here, I'm gonna go to this small clan, because he probably deserves to grow some more. Also, our chancellor is now not in the right place, because this guy moved his capital. Okay, you're not bringing any extra armies, and we're already halfway for burning down this province, which is quite nice. I think we should be able to get a pretty significant amount of money from here, or at least some slaves, which also gonna cost a lot of money. We lost our court priest. Okay, let's get a new one. Oh, my heir gonna be my court priest? I don't know if it's reasonable, but okay, sure. Court priest doesn't really do much for nomads, because all of the provinces getting automatically converted, or not including these ones who are still being tribal. I have no idea why this guy not just revoked all of their titles. Probably because he's stupid, and I couldn't really do it myself, so I guess we're gonna have some tribals under our indirect control. My efficient steward has managed to squeeze some extra money. 7 ducats. Oh yeah. This guy's size definitely affects the amount of money he's gonna give me. So, let's go and send our steward to the biggest guy instead. Because 7 ducats per one tick of this event is just ridiculous. Okay, you're burning stuff down. You're sieging stuff down. Great. Oh my goodness. This freaking nose. It itches so damn hard. No idea. Why is it so? Okay, 1 province down. Barely gave me any war score, which is quite disappointing, but I guess nothing, not much I could do about that. I could hope for getting some people captured during the siege of your capital. And of course it didn't succeed. Okay, you're gonna... no, you're actually gonna sit here. You're gonna go fight this army who's trying to besiege stuff. I'm always surprised that the capital gives so few war score. Okay, I've messed it up already. Fuck. Yeah, I'll just retreat. You couldn't really do much about that. And... fuck. You even got squished. That's even worse. God damn it. Why couldn't you retreat in time? What if I were not to retreat? Would they be able to recover at least someone? Because if the army were to recover, at least I would be able to reinforce it. But now I need to rebuild it from scratch, which is freaking terrible. I think it's a little bit disbalanced because I have too few supply limit in here. But to fight his army I need like 10,000 army in here to burn down. But the supply limit in here is only 2,000, so what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed not to be, to pillage them? Probably, but this sounds crazy. Why would I not pillage them? Okay. Let's go spend some extra manpower, I guess. Rebuilding armies. Some extra heavy cavalry. And that's about it. Okay. Just get some heavy cavalry. I think I could just afford building all heavy cavalry. I don't know if it's gonna give me any benefit compared to building some of these horse archers. I actually have plenty of light cavalry in here as well. Yeah, light cav is definitely weaker than heavy cav. I might consider just from now on building all heavy cavalry. The starved glutton automatically frees to pay extra contribution. Okay. It only reduces his personal opinion with me, not the... Zarkat Strong is not a Chancellor, that Potion the Spider is a Chancellor. What? What are you talking about? I could place everyone as Chancellors, so... Screw you. But yeah, it doesn't really brings down our clan sentiment when I squeeze extra money from you. It's only... decreases your personal opinion on me, so... and it's not really that much of a problem. Actually, I think when I build heavy cavalry, I get less troops than when I build light cavalry, so I guess that's one of the disadvantages. But heavy cavalry is still a lot more powerful. It's probably worth the spended manpower. Okay, we could burn down this thing again. Or pillage. And there you go. And we don't even need to give away any provinces quite yet. I guess it's fine with me. Also, now we have access to this guy. Ungo, feudal. If I were to conquer your lands, I would be actually able to settle down as feudal. That doesn't look appealing. Okay, what would be our goal for this campaign? I'm not entirely sure also. These orcs, I'm pretty sure, not supposed to have such a huge contiguous kingdom. I think my goal might be just reaching Britannia and conquering Britannia. We'll see. Definitely not gonna be conquering the rest of the map because it would be just crazy, and also the lags with each year spent in the game getting even worse, so I have a feeling that in like a couple of extra episodes this game might just become unplayable, but who knows. Okay, we got the siege. We have the full siege of the war goal, and it's only 71% war score. And it's also, by the way, like more than half your entire lands. And the influence of chaos is strong in the province of Ratibasa. We got the reverse gravity in here again. That's cool. Okay, we finish the ox and wagon. Let's get something else. Like population growth, sure. Just spent all the money, and let's go and give another one gift to Nurgle. I'm gonna give the small one, just because I don't want to waste all of my money. The Phoenix of the Pyre, fill your lungs and you can see the marvelous future the Lord of Lights has in store for you. Oh, okay, that's also a different event, I think. I'm coming, Papa, and... does it give me anything? Maybe not. Okay, I don't know. Doesn't matter. When we're gonna get some extra money, I'm gonna spend some extra on you. Also, couldn't we start learning magic again? Because it would be quite nice. We could hold war games when this war gonna end. I don't know if there any reason for me to do this. Because I'm pretty sure the only thing it's gonna give me is like extra prestige. And I don't really need any extra prestige right now. So let's actually look at the combat values of like heavy cavalry and light cavalry. Light cavalry, attack values 0.4, 0.7, 0.23. Heavy attack values 0, 18, 11. Not really great. What about defense values? The defense values... okay, so they're actually... overall, they're probably pretty much like the same. But at least from vanilla game, it definitely feels like heavy cavalry a lot more powerful. And now I guess it's still gonna be reasonable to mix them up. So I guess I'm gonna continue doing this. I'm just gonna try to have them like half and half. Half light, half heavy. Okay. We'll come back here. Supply them here is fine. We are continuing our sieges. Only 75%. It's terrible. And what have you done? Just created some random title, I assume. Okay. Doesn't really bothers me. Also, we are getting a lot of income, considering that we're still nomad. And we don't really have like any holdings to get income from. I guess we're getting this like weird extra nomad tax, so it's probably like in a different column. And it's probably been calculated a little bit differently. Oh, what is this you have in here? Why does this tribe look like not a tribe? It looks like a gnome holding. Almost. Yeah. Huh. But it's still called a tribe. That's weird. Okay. Could you please just surrender? Already controls a Wargle in pretty much all of your lands. You're still not willing, which is quite annoying. Your concubine, yeah. More bedtime fun. Okay. What are we improving clan sentiment? It's like a small clan, right? Actually no, Geni already have 100, so I don't really need to improve with you anymore. Let's go and like improve with you. Unfortunately I couldn't improve with the one who's been pissed off the most because he is a chancellor. Zarkut the Strong is a counselor. Oh, so you're upset about me having these guys as the chancellors because you have blood feud with them. How about you gonna screw yourself? And we still have this absorb clan plus 40, which probably not gonna go away unless this character gonna die. And I really hope this character not gonna die for quite a long time. Also, my concubine have a freaking beak. I don't know when this happened, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't like this before. That's interesting. Okay. So, are you gonna allow me to finish this war? Probably not in this episode, considering it's already time for me to have a break, guys. So, I'm actually gonna do this and we're gonna continue in the next episode. And we're probably gonna continue our expansion into these Ongles and other lands. And we'll see what's gonna be goals for this campaign. We also could go for Oki and go like around here and get 4 elves. Might be quite interesting as well, but we'll see. So, if you enjoyed watching this, you could leave a like. If you want to see more, you could subscribe. And if you want to leave a comment, you should definitely do it. And I would answer as soon as I could. See you later, guys. Bye bye.